represents the full calmness and peace. So, in the mainframe class, we use a full transparent frame, a dark green content pane with line border, a dark green panel for division. Then, we set all the text in center and Berlin Sans FB in font. Then we put label CRUD application for title, label function for displaying the text that is currently running, btn close for closing the window, main login for login frame, scroll pane with table and column header, btn new record for new record frame class, btn update for update form class, btn delete for deleting arrow, then the two icons. The next reporter we have Krisha Tumpalan,
and this is for the design and layout of this code is for the frame of the login form, while this code is for the close button that we will see in the upper right part of the login form. We use the J button with a variable name btn close where the user are allowed to exit the program. Next is for the J label for the login. We use the J label to put the login text in the upper part of the form. Next is the J text field where the user can indicate or input their username, and a J password field for the user to put their password, and a transparent panel for the background of the field username and password. Another J label for the username and password field, and this code is for the login button. We use J button for the login so that allow the user to enter by using or clicking the login button. And for this code, this is for the icon that we put in the login form. For the icon, it is labeled as LBL and that can indicate the location where to put the icon. That is for the design and layout for the login form. Again, I am Krisha Tumpalan and this is for the design and layout for the new record frame. For the new record, the location of the field are on the right side of the panel division. We put labels with fields for the user to know the ordering in adding the record correctly. We do put the text field where the user can put their first name, middle name, and last name, while we put combo boxes for colleges and programs so that the user can use, and an add and save button. For the date chooser, we use the design tab to import the J calendar. The J calendar in the new record frame that will allow the user to choose their birthday. This is how the new record frame works. Then when you click the add button, it will automatically save in the new record fields.
Hi, I'm Christine Jordi Roa and I'm here to explain to you the design and layout of our program in Update Form class. In Update Form class, we use the full transparent frame and transparent content frame, then a dark green panel for division. On the top of it, you put btn back for closing the update class, labels for specific fields, text field for full name, date chooser for computing the age and displaying age and birthday, combo boxes for college and programs, btn save for saving the updated info. Then we put three icons for design. That's all, thank you. Then for the next reporter, we have Jan Aaron Marasigan for the mainframe function. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Jan Aaron Marasigan. I'm here to discuss my part on this project, which is the mainframe. So why the new record update and it was disabled? Beta new record is set to false, that's why we can click it. The beta new record is disabled. Here, set enable false. Same with update and delete false. Next one is this X symbol here. So if you click the X symbol, it will show a warning. If you really want to close the application, and if you click X, system.exit, the mainframe will exit. 79. System.exit. This one. This one will make the X symbol red if we point our cursor on the X symbol. Same with the white one. This one is the red one and the white. The reason why our main frame was full screen is because of this, and the reason why the exact frame can be seen when we run it because of this. Frames that set visible true. It was set on true. This one, frame set visible true. The upper text is main frame, but if I go to new record, it will change to new record. Same with update and delete. Here, lbl function that set text. If you click beta and new record, the lbl function will set text into new record. This one, set text to new record. Same with delete and update. We also have that on back button. Now let's go here in new record. This one, mainframe.lbl function set text mainframe. The reason we call main The reason why we call mainframe here because the lbl function is not here, it's on the mainframe class. And if we remove mainframe, it will not read it because there is no lbl function in new record class. If we click new record set visible true. That's why the new record frame show up. Same with update button. This one, set visible true. That's all. Thank you. Let's listen to Bawai and Jose for their explanation.
Good day everyone, I am Aseli Bawai and I'll explain the part of the login frame. So first, we use if-else condition statement for the validation of the user's username and password. If the username and password is both equal to the word admin, a message should pop up stating that the user logged in successfully, and the login method will perform its action and the login form will be disposed. Else if both username and password is not equal to admin, an error message will pop up stating that all fields are incorrect. Else if the username is the only one that is not equal to admin, an error message will pop up stating invalid username. Else if password is the only one that is not equal to admin, an error message will pop up stating invalid password. And else if both username and password is empty, an error message will pop up stating the words please complete the data. That's all. Thank you. The next presenter is Mr. De Jose.
After a successful login, the login method will appear. In this method, in the main frame, the button new record, the button update, and the button delete will set enable to true. And now, in the login form frame, the login panel, it is used to design in the login form frame, and this label new label 2, label new label 1, new label underscore 2, and new label underscore 3 are the icons that used to design in the login form frame. The new label new label 3 underscore 3 is the open book. The label new label underscore 2 is the file. The label new label underscore 1 is the graduation hat. And the new label is the school. This is also an icon, the label show 2 and the label hide 2. The label hide 2 will set visible to false by the default, but the label show 2 are added with mouse listener that if we mouse press this, the label show itself will set visible to false. The label hide 2, which is the default by set visible to false, will become true, or the set visible will become true, and the password in the password text will show and no encryption. And then after that, after the label hide 2 will set visible to true, after we click the label show 2, we click also this label hide 2 icon. The label show 2 will set visible to true, and the label hide 2 itself will set visible to false. And the password in the password text field will become encrypt with a character of U2022, which is the black dot. These are the icons that use in the login form frame. If the user wants to show his password, we click this label show 2, And if we hide the password, we click the label hide to, and after the successful login, the login method will set the in the mainframe new record button, update button, and delete button will set enable.
Hello, my name is Jamaica Davila and I'm here to talk about a new record. For the functionality of new record, we set the components with the code set visible true and set visible false. For the new record, we need to show the layout with the field which the code set visible takes place. We set the icon, new record button, update button, and delete button to set visible false to disappear. While we set the components, the visible true that makes the new record layout appear like button add, button back, labels, text field, date chooser, combo boxes, and the icon. Then, we put it on the method name new record. Then, call it inside the button new record. This code means that if the user clicks the button new record and field will appear, while the mainframe button will disappear.
Thank you, Ms. Jamaica. Hi, I'm Vanessa Jarios. For Combo Box, we will create a single array for colleges and college programs under default Combo Box model. Then we will get the selected index in CPO college and store it in integer selected college. If the selected index is equal to 0, CPO programs will contain items in model CEAS. If selected index is 1, CPO programs will contain items in model CBAA. If selected index is 2, it will contain items in model CCE, and if 3, it will contain items in model COM. In all text field, we will type this validator so only letters, dash, and backspace are accepted. For add method, we call the birthday method so we can calculate the user age. Then we call an object and name it row data with the parameter 8 since we have 8 rows. We store the input of the user through row data. The student ID will be stored in index 0. The program will get the text in txt last name, txt first name, and txt middle name and store it to indices 1, 2, and 3 respectively. For index 4, the program will get the text of the chosen date in the calendar. The age will then be stored in index 5. For indices 6 and 7, the selected item in CBO college and CBO programs will be stored in those indices. And we'll call the table model personal info that add row, and inside the add row method, we will type the object row data. Then we will set the text for LBL ID count and increase the ID after adding a new record, and the show message dialog box will appear with the message a new record is added successfully, then clear all the fields. For button add, if the user leave the txt middle name blank, the text for the middle name will be set to NA. However, if the text field for first and last name are empty, or if the user did not select the date for his birthday, a show message dialog box will appear with the message please fill complete information. Then, if the user fills the complete information, the program will call the add method and then dispose the new record frame. For button back, upon clicking the back button, the new record frame will be disposed and the design for main frame will be displayed. Thank you. Now let's listen to Ms. Aline Sunuring.
Thank you, Ms. Jarios. Good day, everyone. I'm Cecil Aling Sunuri. I present update function. First, in data and update, we use action listener. If TVL personal info that get row count is equal to 0, if the table have no content, the update button will pop up a message that there is no input to update yet. Update form frame that set visible false, you can click the table. If the table have the content, then the update button will pop up a message, select a row to update. This is to maximize the frame. TVL personal info that set enable true, you can click the table to update. The value of the update will be true if update is equal to true. We declare a string variable that will hold the data in the selected row and convert it to string. We assign a string to get the value of the user input in the selected row. After that we set the LBL ID count, TXT last name, TXT first name, TXT middle name, and etc. based on the string that we get earlier. Thank you.
Good day viewers, my name is Ismael Tanyag and I will discuss to you our beat and save. The beat and save, we put an action listener. If you don't fill up the txt middle name, the computer will assume that the user has no middle name, so the text will automatically be an A. We put a validation so that the user will fill up the text first. After that, the program will do the isUpdating method. First, we double monitor if there is a selected row. If there is not, there will be a validation. If yes, the program will ask you if you really want to update the selected row. If yes, we assign a string that will hold all the updated input of the user. After that, we call the TBL personal info in the mainframe class and we set the ID, last name, etc. value in the user selected row and column. We calculate the user's age through birthday method. First, we split the jCalendar's value. Then we compare the input of the user and the local date now through period between and we call the age to hold the result. After that, we set the update in the mainframe into false so that if the user wants to select the table to delete, the update frame will not appear. If the user select a no, the update will become false also. After the isUpdating method, the update form will be disposed and the TBL personal info will be disabled so it is not clickable and the table will clear previous selected row. Thank you, and today let's give our attention to Mr. Ilago.
So hello sir, good morning or good afternoon. My name is Arnenio Ilago and today I will be discussing the part of delete button. First, I input this information as a tutorial to be deleted. First, click the delete button. As you can see, a message will pop up. Select a row that you want to delete. Okay. Select the row that you want to delete and click the delete button again. And this confirmation dialog will pop up. Are you sure you want to delete this? Click yes if you want. Click no if you don't want. But now I will click the yes to show you that this one will be deleted. So the line of code that we did this is this one. btn delete for button. If table personal info that get row count is equals to 0, a J option message dialog that will pop up. There is no input to delete yet. Error, or this is an error message, and else this button delete will function, or this method delete. Public void delete table personal info that set enabled. If the user click the delete button, the table will set enable to true. If table personal info that get selection model that is empty, it means there is no selected row. A J option message dialog will pop up. Select a row that you want to delete. And else, if the user click a row, a confirmation dialog will pop up. Are you sure you want to delete this? Confirmation. If the user click the yes option, the row that he or she click will be removed. We use the remove row to remove that one. Else, if the user click the no option, table personal info that clear selection, LBL function that set text mainframe. That's all sir. Thank you very much.